I'm Erica for Shoes TV, and we are here at the art studio of sculptor Bruce Gray. He's going to give us a tour of his studio and of all his bigger-than-life size shoe sculptures.
Well, it's 6 feet tall. Looks to be about 2.5 feet or so wide. I used very thick steel on here, and it was just extremely difficult to bend this metal. I had to jump on it and heat it up with a torch and have it clamped down on tables, and just picture me just jumping on the thing over and over again, heating it up and hoping I don't kill myself.
Maybe I can't afford it, but I'm just going to ask you, ballpark price for this shoe.
This one's $25,000.
I was right, I can't afford it.
Me either.
So Bruce, what's next on the shoe tour?
This one is all aluminum. It's a little over 3 feet tall. Initially, this is made up of like probably 100 different metal rods.
Wow.
And then I welded over the whole thing and then ground it down. It doesn't weigh that much compared to the steel ones, as you can see. Aluminum is a huge...
Oh, it's still heavy. Can you give us a little bit of information about your shoe fetish series?
Absolutely. I've done 2 different versions so far. This one is Shoe Fetish number 2. It's basically all the same exact shoe style, just interconnecting and cut out of one solid piece of either aluminum or steel. I just love the negative spaces in it. And it's interesting to me that a lot of people don't even really catch it as being shoes at first. Now this shoe, I was in a couple of magazines with the giant shoes, and I got a call from this woman who wanted me to make her solid stainless steel high heels. And they were just a nightmare to make.
Bruce, your shoes are awesome, but there is some cool movie memorabilia here too. Tell us a little bit about it.
I was asked to make this wall sculpture for Austin Powers, and it was going to be in the scene where the fat bastard character walked by, and they wanted this whole thing to come crashing off the wall. So this is my first and only break-apart stunt sculpture, and it has several pieces held on by magnets, so you could drop this thing repeatedly, and if you had to shoot it a few times, it would work over and over again.
When did you start sculpting?
I just wanted to do my own thing. That's what it came down to. I decided to move to California and just try to make art and see what happened. I didn't even know how to weld. I just bought a little welder and turned the on button and started sticking stuff together. Been doing that ever since '89.
How did you first fall in love with the shoes?
Well, shoes to me are like sculptures, especially high heels, because they're just very curvy, they're very sexy. I mean, they remind me of like little sports cars or just small sculptures. I think they're just fascinating shapes. And that's what I do, is I pick out things that a lot of other people don't really necessarily look at or want to embellish. Things like wedges of Swiss cheese and insects and other stuff that I do that I blow up and make it more of a statement.
Bruce, tell me a little bit about the highheelshoemuseum.com website.
Originally, when I started doing all these shoe sculptures, I decided to put them on one page on my website. So I just decided, I might as well just build a whole new website, and I'll put all my shoe sculptures on there and put articles and things about shoes. And the thing just kind of took off.
Thank you so much to sculptor Bruce Gray for giving us a fabulous tour of your studio. We appreciate it so much, Bruce.
Well, thank you very much for coming. I really enjoyed it.